time he talks about LeBron, he gets bigger. Like one day he was like, he's 6'7", 250. He's a freight train. And then one day he's like, he's 6'8", 280. And then one day we both looked at each other and started cracking the fuck up because he was like, he's 6'9", 290. We were like, that nigga is not that big. He's not that fucking big.
They think this nigga the Green Giant or some shit.
6'9", 290 runs like a fucking 4'6". I'm like, that is not. He is not that fucking big.
We are back with episode 2080. Y'all need to watch this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you're notified anytime I go live or drop any new content, because YouTube been on that bullshit with them notifications. I've been hearing what my subscribers be saying. But no, Merry Christmas to everybody, and we have a special guest from the Derapy podcast. We got the homie Derek. The link will be in the description, by the way. You want to check out his episodes. He got plenty.
Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, wait, how's it work? Should I go ahead and get my spiel? Should I get
go
my
ahead,
pitch?
go ahead.
Listen, the Derapy podcast is special. It's special to my heart. It's special to my soul. Okay, what do I talk about? Oh my God, it's another fucking podcast. Listen, COVID, right? Okay, all that shit, pandemic, scamdemic, whatever the hell you want to call it. I talk sports. I talk movies, fucking Spider-Man, basketball, fucking Lord of the Rings, fucking Joe Rogan. Who cares? Whatever. If you like it, it's there. Kyle Rittenhouse, did he do it? Who fucking cares? Doesn't matter. What's going on with the pandemic? Is it ever going to end? I don't fucking know. Who knows? But let's talk about it. It's Derapy. Whatever. I also rap a little bit too, but we don't have to get into that. Who cares?
Couldn't have said it better myself, man. But today, since it's a Christmas episode, I got to thinking of like childhood Christmas memories, because as a child, like that is the most important time to really, I guess, really be into Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Or like you remember those days you wake up in the morning super excited, early as hell. You run downstairs, you run down the hall, look at all the presents on the Christmas tree and everything like that. Holy shit. I can rank my presents too.
I was literally thinking, like, so my mom does this thing every Christmas morning where she likes to wait as long as possible to open presents. That shit is so annoying. Like it'll be like, everybody wakes up mad early on Christmas because, like, obviously the anticipation, and you cannot get a full night's sleep. Like, I'm so anxious. I'm like, I just want to go ahead and sleep so I can go ahead and wake up and we can get to these fucking presents. But then it'll literally be like 11:30 and she'll be like, all right, everybody, I'm coming down for breakfast. And we're like, when are we opening the presents though? It's like, why are you acting like it's not Christmas right now? Like, I don't know.
So wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me you had to wait on your mom before you could open your gifts?
So it's like none of us were allowed to open presents until all five. So it's like I got a mom, dad, brother, and sister. So until all five of us are in the living room, nobody's opening presents. So we're all just waiting on her, like just biding our time. And especially like when I was a kid, there was one time specifically where we knew we were about to get the Xbox 360. And it's like, you want us to just sit here and act like that box-shaped box isn't the Xbox that we want to play. And it's like 12:30 at this point. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon. It's like everybody in our time zone is already enjoying their presents. And we're just waiting on you. I want to play NCAA.
That's what I'm saying. That shit sound blasphemous as hell, bro. Like, as a kid, there was no waiting. My parents were still asleep. My brother was still asleep. I don't know if you had this. Did you have like a stocking on your doorknob or your bedroom?
Nah. We weren't into all that like extra shit.
We had like stockings on all the bathroom door. Had one my parents had one my brother, and it'd be like a really good gift in there, and then some fruit to balance it out. Like it'd be orange. Yes.
Orange?
It'd be like an orange or an apple, and then a Wolverine action figure on top.
They leave a fruit in a sock overnight. Okay.
It wasn't even bruised. That's the crazy part. Like, it looked perfectly fine. And it'd be one of the best gifts in that stocking too. I done found PlayStation games in that motherfucker. The action figure I wanted. I think I found a Game Boy Color video game. I was a Power Rangers fan as a kid. Was it Lightspeed Rescue? I found that in the stocking.
Bro, oh my God, I'm getting so nostalgic just thinking about it. Those Game Boy Advance games, like, bro, I used to play all those Pokemon games. I got every single color, the Fire Red, the Leaf Green, the Sapphire, the Ruby, whatever the hell. There was a game called Fire Emblem.
I remember that game.
yeah, it's such a like a niche thing. I feel like nobody's gonna know what that is, but God, man, yeah, Christmas, dude, it used to be so much more exciting.
I know, like when I was a kid, I had a list. I put in time and effort as a kid. Like I started cutting shit off. Like I don't really want that. That shit got to go.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like a GM out that bitch, man. I was like, yeah, we can trade this action figure. Let's acquire a video game out of this.
Bro, I was
We
really
don't
like
need
trying
that.
to get in Santa's head. I was thinking like, okay, I asked for 2 video games on my birthday, so I feel like if I ask for 2 more, he's gonna be like, oh, this greedy motherfucker just wants a game. And I was like, maybe I just need to ask for some toys to balance things out because I don't want Santa to think that like I'm super focused on these screens. It's not Santa, by the way. I hate to break it to you guys, but like
Spoiler alert.
I hate to be that. Yeah, spoiler alert. I hate to be that guy, but like I don't know about you, but like even when I was like when I was like 15, 16, 17, and I knew it was my parents, I still wanted to catch them, and I never fucking did. Not once,
Oh
ever.
shit.
How are they that quiet? How do they do it?
You know what's weird is like the whole Santa thing started falling apart as I got older because I noticed like all of the different Santa things in the house was a black Santa, but then they had the white Santa on TV and the white Santa at the mall that came to school. It's like,
The mall is what got me. I'll never forget. This is actually how I found out. I just remember being at the mall one day. We were doing Christmas shopping. By the way, how did that not give it away right there? Who are we doing Christmas shopping for? I thought that was Santa. Oh, whatever. So,
that's a good point. I never thought about that. That's a
why are
really
we?
good point.
Shouldn't Santa be doing whatever? So we see Santa at the mall, and I'm like, okay, this is the Santa. It makes sense. That's fine. But we couldn't do all of our Christmas shopping in one mall. We went to a different mall. We drove in a car to get to the different mall. We went directly from one mall to the other mall. How does Santa beat us there? How is there a Santa at both malls? Like they look different. So I'm like, okay, something's fishy here. And I'm like, Mom, is that the same Santa? And she's like, yup.
What?
That's it.
She
That's
said
it.
that quick as hell.
Yeah,
Yup,
yeah.
the
She was like,
same
yep, same Santa. Like she did not miss a beat. Like she was just like, yep, that Santa at this mall and Santa at this mall. It's the same Santa. I was like, wow, he must have a faster car than us. She was like, she had all these answers. She's like, well, we do have a van and there's 5 of us in our family. So the van is moving probably slower than whatever Santa's driving. I'm like, you were you thought of all of this, but it's like it's funny because you think about it now, like we have plenty of time. You don't have kids and I don't have kids. By the time we have kids, we're gonna have all these Santa explanations already figured out. So she's had plenty of time to think about it. I didn't even think about that. So they're way ahead of us, man.
Bro, my granddad, what he did to like my aunts and my mom, he would go on the roof and put like deer hoof like footprints to really sell it. Like he went
Oh,
above
wow.
and beyond. I'm like, you really went on the roof for this shit, my nigga? Like, god damn.
This man
I ain't
committed
doing
to the
all that
bit.
shit. You lucky to get some boot
Nah.
prints at the door.
Nah, I don't know. I don't even think I'm gonna go out of my way like my mom did. Like the second my kids start asking questions and be like, is Santa? Some kids at school said Santa's not real. And be like, you got me. It was me. It was me the whole time. Good job, little Sherlock, little black Sherlock. Look at you, very impressed. Like I don't know, I just don't want to spend every year lying to my kid to preserve the magic of Santa. Like it's me, bro. I work hard for these gifts, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like Santa ain't finna take my fucking credit. You got me fucked up.
For real, man. Like I'm struggling today, and I talked about this on my show. It's like, bro, every year you get older, Christmas gets more stressful. When you're a kid, you just ask Santa for stuff, you get some, you don't. But then it's like either way, everybody's calling you, everybody's sending you cards, everybody's giving you money. And these days, I'm just like, now y'all want stuff from me? Like y'all want stuff from me? Like, bro, I'm trying to pay rent, man. Like I'm like, I got the light bill, I got the phone bill, I got the like, bro, just give me a break, man. Y'all want some gift cards? I'm gonna email you some gift cards. Like
He's like, y'all niggas worried about Christmas lights. Well, nigga, I'm worried about lights. Like, what you talking about?
y'all talk about Christmas dinner. I'm just talking about dinner. Like I'm just trying to eat. Like y'all are tripping, man. It's too much.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Then it's kind of weird though. Like, I think this is the first time my mom and dad didn't even ask me what I wanted for Christmas. Not even as a gesture. I'm not mad about it at all. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think you're bothered about it one bit.
Hell
No, well,
no. I was
like my
shit.
my parents, I know my mom, and she was like, what's like 3 or 4 things you guys might want? And it's like the first thing I think of is like, well, there are 3 or 4 bills that I haven't paid. Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, bro, these student loan payments about to start coming back, bro. I'm 25. Like, you want to help me? Y'all got $27,000 laying around because I could use some help with that. Like, what would I rather have? pair of headphones, a pair of socks, or help with my crushing debt. I mean, you pick.
Let's see which
I don't
one here.
like I got a
Long
lot
term,
of
which one's more important?
I got like adult problems going on. It's like I don't know about you, but it's like I I don't mean to value my family members. Like I don't mean to rate them by how much money they sent in cards, but it's like I don't know if this happened to you as a kid, but you know how you open up cards and you try to pretend like you not looking at the money and you just want to read the card and like
Yeah.
you open up the card and the money falls out and it's like you're not supposed to pick up the money before you read the card because then it seems like you care about one thing more than the other. But like
You gotta read what they actually put on the card, and then the shit they wrote on there, and it'd be like some motherfucking like paragraph. And it's like you just gotta keep
let's
reading.
be honest.
Keep
Where are
reading.
those Christmas cards now? You know, like who's like, come on, like I'm getting cards every birthday, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving. But like, think about the real world application of what we're getting. Like, what's more valuable to us? These little words that you scribbled that I forgot, or this cold hard cash? Like, I'm just saying. I don't know. This is cold hard cash. I'm just saying.
I feel you on that. I don't know. For me now, my biggest thing about Christmas is really just like spending time with my family and the food.
Oh yeah,
Family and food are the two biggest ones about Christmas, and you can throw in football. Fuck it, it's a good show, nigga. It's a good show.
Well, I'm interested to know. Like, do you find the football games more entertaining or the NBA games more entertaining? Because I always am looking forward to watching the Christmas Day games with my brother when I go home. What do you prefer?
It used to be like the NBA games when I was younger, but then when I found out about the magnets and all that shit, I really the NBA is just not the same anymore, bro. Like they try to force these rivalries, like the Warriors and Cavs playing Christmas games, like 3 years in a row. It's like the finals rematch. I'm like, nigga, they played for like 3-5 years in a row. Of course, it's like, a finals rematch.
I've already watched them play for 4 years in the finals and play 7 games in every single one. Like I've already watched this 30 times, and we know the Cavs are about to get smashed. So like, what are we doing here?
And then they make a big deal because if the Cavs win on Christmas, like, bro, this says something about the Cavs. They beat the Warriors by 20.
No.
Steph Curry was chilling. He wasn't really in playoff mode yet. Kevin Durant was chilling. He wasn't in playoff mode. Klay Thompson, that nigga stay ready. He was always ready. He was ready to drop 35.
Klay Thompson's coming back soon. There's nothing more exciting in the NBA right now than Klay Thompson's return. And I know we're way off on a tangent, but you know Kyrie's coming back, right? You know he's coming back. They're like,
with his plant-based sheep shot. Yeah, I heard about that shit.
All this COVID stuff coming on. They're like, we could use Uncle Drew. I think even though it's part time. You know how crazy it is that he was just like, I think I only want to play like half the season. They were like, fuck you, and now they're like, okay.
We need you, dude.
yeah. We
what you need,
we
bro.
need you. Kevin Durant's gonna die. Like he can't keep playing 95 minutes a night, putting up 60 points a game, winning by 3. It's too much.
He's like, God damn it.
He's like, I need help, bro. James Harden's obese, man. Like I'm not getting any stronger. Y'all want me playing the 5? They're backing me into oblivion. It's too much.
Shit, bro. I'd be mad as hell if I was Kevin Durant, bro. And on top of that, the nigga ain't got no brush with them BBs, bro.
Oh my god! Hey, low key, Kevin Durant is back in my good graces because I don't know if you saw what he tweeted. Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is like, "Oh, the best player on the planet's at it again." Are you watching LeBron? And Kevin Durant quote tweeted that, and he was just like, "I really don't like you." He's like, please stop talking about me. This man hates Skip Bayless, and it's like I respect Skip Bayless as like a human being. Like he's grinding. Like I get his profession, his job, or whatever. But like as a person, like I would pay to not have dinner with him. Like he does not seem fun to be around.
The nigga said I pay not to have dinner with him. I feel you though, bro. Yeah, that's one of them niggas. He rubbed me the wrong way, bro. All them niggas on TV rubbed me the wrong way, but like Skip, yeah, I'm like, I don't like this nigga.
Are you?
If you talk about LeBron, no, we cool, because he don't like LeBron. I'm like, all right, cool.
You don't like LeBron? I forgot like your feelings on LeBron. Are you over him? You a Jordan guy? Like, what's the deal with that? What's going on?
Yeah, in my eyes, Michael Jordan's the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
Kobe's better than LeBron. We need to get that out the way right now, even if it's Magnus and shit. Nigga, Kobe is better than LeBron. You remember that NBA All-Star game where Kobe locked him down full court?
Okay.
People don't want to. You look that up on
happen.
YouTube, Google.
I remember that.
Yeah,
that did happen.
Yeah, niggas act like that shit didn't happen. Come on.
But when we talk about who's better, like what are we actually talking about? Achievements, all around skill as a basketball player, like killer
Nigga, you can
instinct.
talk about
What are we talking about?
That. Really, just think about everything that encompasses a player that you would deem as the greatest of all time. Can he make his players or make his teammates play better? Yes, LeBron has never made his players play better. That's some ESPN bullshit. He has never in his life made anyone play better. Think about Kevin Love.
Yeah.
Everybody that was a star before they played with LeBron, they rolled diminishes like a motherfucker. Then when he leave, they stats go back up again.
Honestly, yeah, bro. I was watching some Kyle Kuzma highlights. I was like, I don't even recognize that guy. Why is he hooping like this? Brandon Ingram goes to the Pelicans. Now he's hooping. He's an all-star. Like, it is
Kevin
kind of
Love.
suspect. Yeah,
Kevin Love
yeah.
was averaging a double double. Was like the best power
Kevin
forward in the
Love was
league.
on
Then
like
went
a
to Cleveland.
he had Hall of Fame trajectory before he went to the Cavs, got that one ring, and now he's got all these mental health issues that I'm sure have nothing to do with LeBron. Absolutely nothing. I'm sure, whatever. All I
Nothing
know
at
is when
all.
Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he was all smiles. All of a sudden, him and LeBron win one ring, they can't go back, and now he wants to shoot himself in the face. Like, I'm not saying that the things correlate, but Kevin Love has not been happy since LeBron came and left. That's all I'm saying. And he's been spiraling mentally for a while.
I don't even know if it's that with him. His beef was like with LeBron was the fact that LeBron tried to trade him behind his back for Paul George. That's when that shit started. And that was like the first year LeBron got there when he tried that fuck shit.
Yeah, but that's understandable. Paul George is great.
That's not an understandable trade, nigga. Clutch moment. I'm not picking Paul George over Kyrie.
Oh yeah, PG is the opposite of clutch for sure. What were we? NBA Christmas. You know what? You're right. I think now, as a mid-20s person, we're both mid-20s. I'm 25. You're 27. Family, and like when it comes to gifts, it's like, look, if you want to give me a gift card, so I can enjoy a steak or whatever, like I'm down with gift cards and clothes, money, mainly money. Like don't look at me sideways wondering what I want for Christmas. Like, what I want. Cold hard cash. But seriously, as a mid-20s person, especially considering the times we're in with the fucking Panasonic pandemic, it's just nice to see people are alive and happy and healthy. That's what I'm looking forward to more than anything. And the food, because people be throwing down on Christmas. It's underrated for sure.
Yeah. What kind of food did y'all cook for Christmas? Did y'all switch it up, or is there like a traditional thing y'all stuck with?
I'm gonna say this right now, and I hope all your loyal, loving people hear it. Turkey sucks generally. Like Thanksgiving, Christmas, I think turkey is like just generally a bad idea. Like, I don't like it. It's dry. I don't really understand it. It reminds me of all the worst things that ever happened to Native Americans, and it just feels like we're rubbing it in their face. Like, yeah, we killed y'all, we took from y'all, and we eating turkey. Like, how's that? And it's dry. Like, what? Like, no amount of seasoning or even gravy that you can add to turkey is gonna make it like not turkey. Anyways, my dad got this. He would get these things called Cornish hens. I don't know if you ever had a Cornish hen. It's basically like a turkey.
Heard of it.
It's like a turkey if it was good. I don't really know how else to describe it, but yeah,
it's like a ham or something, like a ham turkey or some shit.
I mean, it's basically a bird. Like it looks like, you pull it apart, like it's a big old bojangle. I don't know how to describe it, but look, it's like between chicken and turkey, but it's leaning more towards chicken. Like, that's all that matters. I don't know. Fucking Google it. It's nice, I promise. And it would be like, I remember when I was younger, used to be like, all right, do you want a whole hen? And my mom would be like, no, they don't need a whole hen. But now that like I'm grown, if we make a Cornish hen, getting a whole hen is a big deal. If you don't eat the whole hen, you kind of a baby. Like, what's the point?
You wasteful as hell.
Yeah, and you can't eat part of the hen. Nobody's gonna finish your hen for you. Like, you're an adult, so I don't know, man. People don't know what I'm talking about. But look, Cornish hens are great, and turkey's trash. That's my point. Food's great. I think it's on par, greater than or equal to Thanksgiving food. So that's what I'm looking forward to. That and NBA basketball. Man, these NFL games are so fucking silly at this point. I don't look forward to any of them. I don't know, man.
I like it because it's comedy, man. It's comedy to me, bro. Like, the shit niggas do, like the Ravens going for 2 in a clear PAT situation with the best kicker in NFL history. Like, the fuck?
I need to
Tyler Huntley playing like Lamar Jackson because he looked like him.
Bro, I was talking to my brother about this earlier, bro. I'm looking at the AFC standings, and they look like it's like when you're playing Madden and you've been playing for too long. You're like 8 years into your franchise, and like everybody turns into a generic person. So I'm looking at these standings, right, bro? I'm looking at this like right now. Okay, the Bengals, Colts, Chargers, Bills, and Ravens are all 8-6. What the hell are we doing? Like, what's the point? They all have the
Nigga.
same record. And then right beneath them, they got the Steelers that are 7-6, and then the Raiders,
7-6
Dolphins,
and 1.
Browns, and Broncos. They're all 7-7. They all have the same record. Like, what is the point? I think they're trying to make it hard. It has something to do with betting, sports betting, Vegas, or whatever. Because
they
like,
gonna milk it for that week 18 now.
How the hell do all of these teams have the exact same record?
And all the teams that needed to win to clinch, all of them lost. Who was it? Tampa Bay needed to win. They got shut out 9-0 to the Saints. Who else? Not the Packers. Who else? Someone else needed to win. Goddamn. They needed to win and they was in. Oh, the Cardinals. They needed to win and they was in. They lost to the Lions somehow.
Yeah, somebody made a killing off that, bro. Like, Denzel, I got to keep it a buck with you. I'd never lie to you because, I care about you. I only lie to people that I don't give a shit about. Here's the thing. I'd be looking through videos on your channel. I see you uploading stuff. It's like rigged. And I'm like, surely it's not all rigged. But then I started looking closely and I'm like, I don't know, man. Stuff's just getting weirder and weirder. And you really don't notice it until you actually pay attention. But it's like some of the endings of these games. I'm like, bro, how
the shit they be doing don't make no sense. Niggas run out of bounds.
How to play football at the last second of the game. Like Lamar Jackson has no pressure on him. He throws a 5-yard out route and it's like inches away from Mark. And Mark Andrews literally turns away before he catches the ball. Like, and I saw this other post. It was like, why are they going for it? Like with 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter on their own 25. Like, what is, bro? Are y'all like? This is not a video
Madden
game.
in real life or
That's
some shit,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Like, bro, it's like when you're like playing a homie in Madden. You're playing a homie in Madden. It's like, bro, it's 4th and 13. You're on your own 6. You're like, fuck it, I'm going for it, man. It's just a game, man. Who cares? And it's like you're like always looking at him crazy, but they're literally playing like this in real life. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Why are the Lions beating the Cardinals? How did Tom Brady score 0? 0? Not 1 point?
How all his star players get hurt in one game, bro. We ain't gonna talk about that. Come on.
There's some random kid in Idaho that bet like $5 on Tom Brady getting shut out for the first time at home in his entire career. He bet $5 and won $7.5 million on that bet. The shit is just weird, man. It's unexplainable. And that's why, like, I used to really not understand, like, bro, how's Denzel getting all these views? But like everybody's asking these same questions. Like, how many things have to happen in one day that don't make sense before somebody's like, this looks off. Something's wrong about this. It just doesn't make sense.
Like this shit too got the college ones be the ones that are funnier to me. Oh my God, there is a 13-minute shout out PSC highlights, bro. That nigga got a 13-minute video called "What Are They Doing?" College, and it covers like years. And I just see some wild shit like Garcia from South Carolina. He like fumbled the snap. He just ran backwards and threw the motherfucker in the back of the end zone when they should have threw the ball away. Like what the fuck, dude? Nobody from Florida was finna sack you. You just grab it and just chuck that bitch. Like, what we doing? You a D1 athlete, my nigga. Come on.
There's some really strange stuff. It's just like, I don't know. Every time I see, and it's like sometimes what really freaks me out is like how people in the media will literally cover for it is like literally an hour after it happens. You'll see people tweeting or people show up on their shows the next day. It could be Skip and Shannon, Colin Coward, First Take, whatever. And they're like defending adamantly people making extremely stupid decisions. I'm like, are we all in on this? Like, am I missing something? It's like, I'm not an NFL coach and I don't get paid to talk about sports, but you trying to explain to me why going for it on 4th down on your own fucking negative 4-yard line is like ridiculous to me. Like, you really trying to just look, oh, the nerves got to them, all the bright lights. I'm like, did they though? Did they? Like, they do this every week.
They really
bro.
need some momentum. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They really need some momentum.
That's what I'm saying.
But you going for it on 4th down on your own. My nigga, you need some momentum. Okay.
They're literally exposing themselves. Like, because I was listening to one of these sports shows today, and one of the guys was like, I heard when you're at home, you're supposed to go for it. And then the other guy was like, I heard when you're on the road, you're supposed to go for it. I'm like, how do you both have two completely opposing perspectives? Does anybody know what the rule is for like when to go for it, when not to go for it? Is like, bro.
Usually it goes, if you're on the road, go for 2 to win because you're in a hostile environment. At home, take the extra point, go to overtime, rely on the crowd and your defense if you don't win the coin toss.
Well,
I'm still not a fan of honestly, on the road, I'm still kicking the extra point. Fuck what they talking about.
Bro, I don't know if you got to this in another one of your streams, but it's just off the top of my head because I know you said it's gonna come out around like Christmas, right?
Yeah, on Christmas.
Okay, all right. So we it's not super time sensitive, but like, did you actually? I know you probably didn't watch the Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul fight, but like
I
you
saw
are
that knockout, that fake
you're
ass
aware.
knockout. He said, "I'm ready."
Denzel,
Held his gloves down and everything, nigga.
I just don't know, man. It's like uh, my, I just can't. I'm trying to like. Would you really take? What amount of money would it take for you to take a punch like that? You think Tyron Woodley was expecting that kind of knockout? Why the sixth round? You know, like what's up with that? Make it make sense.
Well, the significance of the number 6 within the powers that be, they love them 3, 6, and 9. That's why, like, whenever you see stats and stuff, they always make sure it's a stats like 13, 30,
Mm.
3. Like Big Ben, Tony Romo predicted, because nigga Tony Romo would be predicting a whole lot of shit. The Steelers might run a QB sneak. They did it twice. Big Ben was short the first time. Next time he got the touchdown, it was his first rushing touchdown in what, 3 years? I didn't even mean to throw up the 666, but 3 years. Like, yeah, just pay attention to little shit they say, little stats they show up on the screen. Like Tom Brady might have the most occultic shit. Like he might throw for against, I don't know, the Panthers 666 yards and 6 touchdowns. Like the
Yeah.
fuck, like
So, some of this stuff is mad because like so I was a big Tebow fan coming up, and I will never forget this game in my life. Like, so you know how Tim Tebow went on that crazy like 8-10 game stretch or whatever, and I just remember in that it was either a playoff game or it was late in the season where he threw for like 316 yards, and I was like, come on, man.
John 3:16.
Come on. It's just too easy. It's like, and then the same guy that throws for 316 yards in that crazy run somehow is so ass that he can never play quarterback again after that year. Like, make it make sense. It's almost as if they were trying to push a specific agenda at that time with Tim Tebow, and then as soon as he served his purpose, they were like, okay, he's not actually good at football.
I was literally thinking about this earlier today. I don't know why, because like what happened with Tim Tebow was he got blackballed out the league in his last time he was with the Jaguars. They shamed him, essentially. Like how they shamed Urban Meyer and all that shit. That was just a shaming ritual. But with Tim Tebow, basically, remember the Tebowing thing, how that was like a big deal everybody was doing in social media?
Yes.
The NFL wanted to brand that and have the rights to that themselves. Tim Tebow was like, nah, fuck that, man. This is like my shit. And on top of that, in these game checks, these players get paid and shit and they salary. The NFL automatically takes out a portion and sends it to whatever donation they choose. So it's like a tax write-off at the same time. And Tim Tebow was like, nah, fuck that. I wanted to go to the charities I wanted to go to. And again, there's all this shit going on behind the scenes. That's why you never hear ESPN cover this shit. If the ESPN does not cover it, you know some shit was really going down.
Dude, every time, like, bro, there would be some really, really seriously bad stuff going on. Like, I don't know if you heard about the Henry Ruggs thing where he literally kills somebody in a car crash.
Allegedly.
Bro, gets no airtime. Like, bro, he literally killed somebody. Supposedly, allegedly, apparently. But like, why is nobody talking about it? You know, even if it's alleged, even if we don't know whether it happened or not, like, could y'all talk about it? Do we really have to talk about like whether LeBron closed his eyes during that free throw or not, and not whether this dude fucking killed somebody in a car crash? I just feel like one thing's more significant than the other. But yeah, the Urban Meyer thing's mad weird too. I've been thinking about that a lot. I've been meaning to talk about that on Derapy. It's like that Urban Meyer stuff is like, so you're telling me he just got fired today for kicking somebody 4 months ago? Like, what are we talking about? You know, like it's strange.
They been wanting to get rid of his ass, man. Like Urban Meyer a piece of shit. Like ain't no way around. That nigga's a piece of shit. Like,
bro, I was giving a Lyft ride to somebody. That's what I do when I'm not podcasting. I'm just driving around in circles, strangers. This dude was like, he was going off about Urban Meyer. He's like, I've hated that motherfucker my whole life. I'm like, yo, where's this animosity coming from? Like, we're in Tennessee right now. Like, what did he do to you?
I get it though.
And he was like, you know, he faked a heart attack one time. And I was like, have you heard that before?
Yeah. I think that was when he left Florida. I think that was the Florida one, and then the whole shit happened, I think, with the coach beating his wife or whatever, Ohio State, and that's how he left there. Yeah, he faked a heart attack, got a job at ESPN, and then ended up coaching at Ohio State and won a championship.
There's so much weird stuff going on in the media industry in general, like involving the NFL, because again, it's like one of those things where everybody's in on it but us, you know, because we're just the consumers. But I heard people talking about like, oh, Urban Meyer, you know, he'll be back on the radio, he'll be back at Fox Sports, he'll be back with another coaching job in like 6 months or something. I'm like, bro, he literally kicked someone. Like he physically
just be tied in, connected, bro. Like they got connections like that, bro. That's part of the reason why you only hear these motherfuckers talk about this shit fake, because they ain't fucking up their future job. Same with
Right.
these college athletes. We played together at, I don't know, like Alabama, but we wasn't good enough to get in the NFL. You get a
Hmm.
job, you open your own law firm and everything like that. I got a law degree.
Right.
And now, since I'm not in the NFL, I mean, shit, dude. I know Derek. He got a law firm. He can get me a job. I ain't trying to break that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fuck
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
bridge
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I let them speak out about this shit. And then the
Yeah.
ones that try to get to the league on top of that, they got to play the game too. So they know the shit scripted and stuff in college. So they're like, all right, if I want to get to the league, I got to play along and shit.
Yeah, it's like mad weird how tied and connected everybody is, because even when that stuff happened with John Gruden, he got caught out for like all the stuff that like in any other day, like of all times in society, like when this Black Lives Matter stuff, when everybody's super racially sensitive, the fact that like he's not canceled for like ever, people are talking about him coming back next year, getting right back on Monday Night Football. Like you think people will be a lot more mad at him, but it's like everybody knows that like he'll be right back. And it's like,
Yeah.
should he though? Should he really be? And the NFL's on some weird shit with that too. It's like, so you're telling me, I forgot the number. It was hundreds of thousands of emails that they went through to investigate. And John Gruden's the only one that got fired. Literally just him. Nobody else. What do they have on
There's
it?
a
Like,
lot of
what's up
weird
with
shit
that?
that's like, why can't you leak more if there are so many?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody else needs to go down. And like I know, like look, as black people, I know I'm supposed to be really upset about what John Gruden did. He was talking about that dude having like rubber lips, like Michelin or whatever. First of all, that sounds like
That's
a rap
actually kind
lyric.
of funny.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like it's just not really that deep. Like I don't know.
That's creative. I ain't never heard that one before. That's funny.
He was talking about some dude.
DeMaurice Smith, the nigga.
Yeah,
Players Association dude.
He called him dumb Boris Smith. I'm like, bro, these are kindergarten insults. Like y'all really coming for this man's job over that? Like, okay, I get it. Yeah, he might be a little bit racist, but I think racism is a spectrum. Whatever, we don't have to get into it. I just feel like you can't be a successful NFL coach and be like full out blatant racist. Like I'm not out here trying to defend the guy. Like fuck him. Who cares? But I'm just saying like it's a weird thing to get outed for, to get kicked out of the league for. Like it probably was something else. It was deeper than that. He was
Just think
the
about
face
all
of
the
it.
shit that happened to the Raiders off the field, period. He had Arnett. He had the hit and run. Ruggs killed someone allegedly in a car crash. John Gruden's emails. There was another one. There's like, what was it? Josh Jacobs said something. I think that was about Gruden.
He got suspended like for a little while. Hold on, something happened to Josh Jacobs too. I can't think of what it was.
It was in that week too, that weird week where just like shit kept popping out about the Raiders this, Raiders that.
Right, I was talking to somebody, and it's like when you have dysfunctional franchises like that, sometimes it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, report Raiders running back Josh Jacobs arrested on DUI charge that just happened in June. It's like, what the fuck? Now that I think about it, they are in Las Vegas. These things happen, I guess, Maybe it's just a Vegas thing.
That's an easy narrative, but I mean, it's just weird. All of this shit come out in 1 year. 3, you said a DUI, was a hit and run, another vehicular homicide.
Yeah, and the John Gruden stuff. It's like, it's mad awkward. There's some weird stuff going on, but like, there's some NFL teams that we just need to get rid of, like just eliminate them from existence. The Lions are worthless. The Bears haven't been good since like Urlacher. They haven't had a good quarterback since I've been alive. Like I don't understand. Bears can go, Lions can go. Why are they playing every Thanksgiving? They're the two worst teams ever. The Jaguars can go. They suck. They haven't been good since that 1 year they beat like Tennessee in a playoff game, and it's like, I'm in Tennessee, so I respect them, but like, come on,
Pittsburgh.
So like, that's like 3 or 4 teams we can get out the league. Like, come on. The football team is so bad they don't even give them a name. Like, they don't even need a name. Like, they were like, oh, we'll just come up with it later. It's later. When are we gonna name the team?
Nah, let me stop you there. If you were to name the Washington football team something, what would you name them?
I don't know.
I've heard
Commodores.
Red Tails is one. Commodores. Red Tails makes a little bit more sense than the Red Barons.
I just feel like you can't use the word red because that's still like kind of
linked to
referring to the Native Americans. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of changing the name if you still got red in the name,
I see what you're saying though.
Yeah,
that's fuck it, Seminoles, nigga. I don't care how unoriginal
Seminoles
is the Washington. Actually, no, you still going back to Native Americans.
Yeah, it's still Native. I don't know. Wait. Aren't they in DC though?
Yeah. Whatever Native American shit. There we go.
My stupid ass almost said the Patriots. What else has happened in DC? I don't care. Name
the Washington Generals. Boom. Washington Generals. There we go.
They literally
complete opposite.
swagger jack another team. There's already Washington Generals, aren't there?
Ain't that from like a movie?
Yeah, I feel like that's a
That
fictional
Juana
team.
Man or something? I
Make
think
it
that might
real.
be
Who
Juana
cares?
Man.
Or just get him out the league. Who cares? Who's their quarterback? Heineke? Yeah, Heineken.
Yeah, Taylor
It sounds
Heineke.
made
Yeah.
up. Get rid of the team. Relegate them.
Nah, you know what they really need to do with two different teams? They should have swapped the LA Chargers and Raiders. Have Vegas get the Chargers so they'd actually have fans. Because ain't no such thing as an LA Charger fan.
Yeah.
I don't care if that
Brothers.
nigga say if he a Charger fan, that nigga from San Diego.
There's just too many. There's too much stuff in LA. Like there's too much stuff going on there. Like
Yeah.
Clippers, Lakers, Dodgers, Rams, Chargers. Like
Nah, take
come
the
on.
Chargers off. Nah, stop playing. Take the Chargers off.
Yeah. They should've
UCLA,
stayed San Diego.
USC's coming back in football. Like
Exactly, bro. Like there's too much to do there. Not even to mention, you know, all the movie stuff, that's where all the entertainment stuff is. That's where all the big YouTubers are, all the big podcasters are. Like LA's just oversaturated with shit. Like, why are we moving more stuff there? Stop it.
yeah, move it to Vegas. I like seriously, they got a hockey team, an NFL team, and that's about it, and a WNBA team, but I don't really count.
How the hell is
See?
it?
Open market. All you gotta compete with is boxing and MMA.
Hey, I know we're running long. We're gonna have to get into it another time. This has been great, by the way. Like we need to run a whole show. We should make this a weekly thing because this is going way better than I
Like
thought.
I said, I can talk for a long ass time.
Bruh, I do 3 shows a week and I'm struggling to get guests on. It's usually just me rambling by myself. That's why there's like 100 episodes already, and half of them is just me. Like I could go forever, but like, damn, there was one more thing that I was gonna say. I can't think of it. Oh, we should end on Christmas. What's the most memorable Christmas gift that you got? Now I'm interviewing you on your shit.
Most memorable Christmas gift. Oh, that's tough. It's like I gotta pick. Really, I'm gonna pick 2. Number 1, ESPN NFL 2K5, which is the greatest football simulation video game ever made. It is better than Madden 22, and that game came out in 2004 at a price of $19.99, and that is the reason why EA Sports pulled a whole ass move and got the full license for the NFL games. That's number 1. Number 2, PlayStation 2. I played that shit for like 8 hours straight the next day. Funny as hell.
It's interesting that you say that because I was actually having a hard time thinking of mine too. But when you started talking about video games, I was like, okay, whatever year the GameCube was out, maybe we got the GameCube for Christmas. I don't remember, but I just remember getting the GameCube, NBA Street. It might have been 2. Either the first or it might have been the first one. Whichever one had like Grayling and Alien and shit on it. Grayling and Alien, like Takashi. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. But that whatever year I got the GameCube, NBA Street, and Super Smash Brothers Melee, which I still contend is the greatest fighting game of all time, and it's the best Super Smash Brothers Melee. I don't
know about that first part, but that best Smash Brothers, you 100% accurate on that shit.
Yeah. Like, bruh, once the Wii came out, that's when I stopped fucking with Nintendo. I feel like most people started doing that too. Did you notice one day that people just stopped playing Nintendo games? Like,
it's because they don't play. They don't have enough mature rated games. It's all geared towards family and kids and shit like that.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Look, man, if you try to if you try to go global, well, I say that, but like Fortnite's like the most popular game ever. But I don't fuck with Fortnite. Anyways, there was a point like when you were growing up, because you know when you and I were coming up, kids used to play outside and shit. So I think
like real niggas did.
Yeah, exactly. Like tackle football on cement, like, you know, like real shit.
Yeah.
So
Smear the oil. I can't say that. It's 2020.
I was literally
you know what game I'm talking
bro,
about.
I was literally we called it fumble tackle, but y'all know
you know what it's really
about.
called.
Yeah,
you can Google that
shit.
shit. It's the you know what it's called.
Smear the you know, you throw the football
Spear
up,
the cue.
somebody gets
Smear
it.
the cue.
Yeah. So back in the day, and it's like, so growing up, everybody was trying to play the most violent video games possible. You know, we came up on like the original Halo, Duke
Grand Theft
Nukem
Auto.
Yeah, those old
That's
school Grand
another
Theft Auto games. So when they came out with the Wii, everybody wanted to get all active and fit or whatever, but you and I, because we were outside all the time anyways, it's like, why would I do this shit inside? Like, I'm already playing like recreation league football, scoring 30 touchdowns and shit. Like, I don't need to pretend to bowl in my den with
pretend
my
to play
family.
ping pong. Like, nigga, there's a ping pong table. Fuck is you talking about?
Bro, at our summer camp, we have real ping pong. Like, why would I do that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, man, whatever year I got the GameCube and whatever year I got the Xbox 360 and was playing NCAA and those old school Dragon Ball Z games, Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 1 and 2.
Nigga.
Like,
no,
those
nigga.
are crazy.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. That is on my top 5 list. That game is so fucking fun. That is the
yeah,
best. I be telling people, bro, like anyone who play these new ones, like the Z Fighter and all that shit, I'm like, bro, this ain't no real Dragon Ball Z game.
It does
Y'all
not
missed the
touch
really good ones.
that old
Oh
shit.
my
Yeah. I used to play those old Naruto. Yeah, when those first Naruto games came out, it was like
Nigga.
Ultimate Ninja Storm 1 and 2 or whatever. Like, bro, those fighting games are untouched, unmatched. But yeah, whatever year I got the Xbox 360, whatever year I got the GameCube, and that's as memorable as it gets for me. But yeah, man, I hope people enjoy this, man. This is very nostalgic for me.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I got one. I think video game nostalgia was like episode 13. I'm gonna put a little thingy up there for that. But yeah, so this has been episode 2080. Y'all need to watch this with my special guest, the homie, the one, the only, Derek from the Derapy podcast. Go check him out on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you can find a
Spotify, Apple
podcast.
5-star ratings, please, 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 and thank you.
Link in the description below, by the way.
Link in the description. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
All right. Thank you for watching. We are out.